marriage and family. In the year 2001, I got married to a man who I now call my angel without wings. Oh, did I hear "ow" in the hall? But he truly is my angel without wings. This is a man I strongly believe and know God packaged for me specially. You see, so as mischievous as some people think I was as a child, as an active dodger as some people have accused me of being, God is so merciful and kind and blessed me with the 1 in a million husband. Echezona Etiaba SAN, I love you. Mwah, shout out to you. And he's a deacon, by the way, so it's a complete package for me. All right, so not just academically, not just morally, not just physically, all together, even spiritually, I got the very best. Thank you so much, Ech. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Okay, so how did we meet? According to this husband of mine, he says that 7 years before we met, he knew I was going to be his wife. Please tell me, in this world, how do you know somebody is going to be your wife even before you meet her? Well, he's in this hall. Maybe he'll answer. If you're around him, just poke him and maybe he'll give you 1 or 2 stories. But we met in school during my university days. So, his dad used to be my grandfather's friend, okay? So, but it's not like I really knew all this before I got into school. It's not like I even really knew him before I got into school, you know. But in school, we met somehow. And it's very interesting because all my friends at the time used to tell me, Uche, you're going to marry this guy. And I would say, for what? Can somebody marry her brother? Because he was like a big brother to me. I mean, anything I needed help with, I used to consult with him. Somehow. You know, so he was just there for me. We were friends, we were like family. But my friends were so convinced that I was going to marry him. And in my wildest imagination, I didn't think I was going to marry him. First off, I felt that, oh my word, he is a talker. Woo! I don't talk so much. Necessity is laid on me to talk, but it's not like I really do a lot of talking. But I mean, here is someone who loves to talk, you know, and then studied law and is a lawyer, okay? So he talks for a living. So I was not into it at all. I didn't want to marry him. I wasn't looking at him as a husband. But guess what? At the time, I used to tell him everything about me, my plans, you know, my ambitions, everything. I didn't realize this young man was taking note of everything I told him. Can you imagine? So then I remember I mentioned to him, oh, I don't want to get married until I'm done with school. Then I'll do 1 year of youth service. Then I'll work for 1 year before I start thinking about marriage. I did not realize that he was taking note of everything I was saying. And guess what? He allowed me, never pressured me. I finished school. I did my youth service for 1 year. I worked for 1 year before he finally told me he was interested. By the way, please note, till date, I'm 50 today, but till date, he has not proposed to me officially. And I already told him that this event should serve as the official proposal. All those in favor of this say aye. Imagine, after 23 years of marriage, you're now asking for an official proposal. Okay, so we got married anyways. I don't want to go into all the plenty details, but he is such a matured man. I mean, every now and again I say, hey, I married a man. I also tell him that, and he knows. Yeah. You care for me so specially. I testify of love divine. In your presence, I daily rest. So this marriage has been blessed with 2 amazing boys. I'm thankful to God for Dikana and Ifena Etiaba. They are my blessings. I mean, God rewarded me. Truly, the fruit of the womb is God's reward. And I know that I have been rewarded by these 2 amazing young men I mean, watching them grow has been very interesting. I still remember them as babies first, and then as boys, as secondary school students, as university students, and now even Didi is almost out, he's almost working, or let me say he's already enjoying some work experiences. So I'm really thankful to God. Blessed am I. Originally, I thought I was going to have 2 boys and 1 girl, but the girl never really came. I mean, from me, that is. So after 8 years of, desiring and doing everything I knew to do, and buying some baby things and leaving my cots that Didi had used and Defe had used, I had to say to myself, hey, Uche, it's about time, all right? So just understand that there's so many children out there that would really enjoy you as a mother. So many daughters out there. Right now, I'm really thankful to God because I have a lot of daughters. They didn't come from my womb, but then they are my daughters. And I'm really excited about that. Bringing up these children was very interesting for me. I'm thankful to God for the Christian background that I've had. I'm thankful to God for the Christian materials that have been available to me in raising these boys. I'm thankful because truly they are balanced. And then sometimes I get people asking me the question, how do you balance between work, home, raising kids, office, being a wife, and all that? And I just say the important thing is planning. Just plan. By the Spirit of God, I would say that I have been able to plan properly, and my home is really, really balanced. And then before I got married, I used to hear stories about in-laws, mother-in-law stories. For me, they were strange. Well, I hadn't been married by then, so I didn't know what they were talking about. But I think that I'm blessed with the most amazing mother-in-law who treats all of us as her children. I mean, it doesn't matter where you are coming from. We are all her children. I'm blessed to have the most amazing in-laws that I could ever pray for. They're here with me physically, and those that are not here are joined online. So I'm really grateful to God for a beautiful, beautiful family that I have. Part of what I would say I can attribute my success to in life would be the husband that I married. Honestly speaking, because like some say, if you marry the wrong person, your hell starts on earth. And if you marry the right person, your heaven already starts on earth. God just gave me the right person, and I've been in heaven all these years. There really is nothing like marrying a man who understands the call of God on your life and gives you that freedom to express yourself and be everything that God has called you to be in life. So that's it for my beautiful, beautiful story on marriage and family. See you around. You care for me so specially. I testify of love divine.